Despite the reputation wrestling receives for its scripted fighting, what some people don't understand is how much pain and suffering wrestlers go through. The stories may be fake, but the pain is 100% real, as some of the wrestlers on this list will tell you. My name is John, and here are 10 wrestlers who were forced to retire. One of the most technically gifted wrestlers and very much ahead of his time, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was unfortunately forced to retire during a US title feud with Steve Austin in WCW. He wouldn't wrestle again until a 3-on-1 handicap match against Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 25, where the age had also caught up to him. The popular NWA wrestler during the 80s known as Magnum TA was supposed to be one of the biggest stars in the company's history, where he was scheduled to win 3 US titles and the NWA World Championship. A severe car crash, however, left many thinking he would never walk again, and was most certainly never able to wrestle either. Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, whatever you call him, Sid was a former WWE champ and a force during the 90s. Once he made the switch to WCW, however, a severe botch left him crippled. His leg twisted unimaginably after a big boot from the top rope. After that, he was never a star again. However, he did end up having one more match in 2012, thanks to Heath Slater's Legend Open Challenge. A former World, US, Tag, ECW, and Intercontinental Champion, Christian had a very good career with his run in WWE and even TNA, but one regret he may have is that he never got to end it on his own terms. The multiple concussions he suffered over his illustrious career caught up to him, and he eventually faded off of WWE TV. A relatively unknown name to common fans nowadays, Hibou So was a mass star in Japan, AAA, and even competed in ECW during the 90s. A springboard moonsault, however, ended his career and more heartbreakingly made him wheelchair bound for the rest of his life. Another example that wrestling can really be devastating if gone wrong is the former Legion of Doom sidekick Droz. A botched powerbomb by DLo Brown left him paralyzed from the neck down and even quadriplegic. A short career that almost killed poor Darren Drozdov. We all know the story of Edge's retirement by now from 2011. He shocked everyone when he revealed that he could never wrestle again. Thankfully for his sake, he stepped away from the ring, and he was even able to retire as the World Heavyweight Champion. Bret the Hitman Hart isn't just a hero in our native Canada, but a hero to all aspiring wrestlers during the 90s. I'm not actually from Canada, I'm from Texas. A masterclass technician, Bret's career and life were almost ended in WCW thanks to a botched big boot by Goldberg, which forced him to retire from wrestling. He became the US champ again in 2010 though, but let's face it, he really couldn't wrestle at that age. The most recent example on our list is in at number 2, and it's the yes man himself, Daniel Bryan. While he could and wants to wrestle again, Bryan's health at the time made WWE force his hand into an unwanted retirement in 2015. He has since become a father and is a key figure on SmackDown Live though. The Texas Rattlesnake may be the biggest example of a wrestler having his career ended by a serious injury, and once again it has to do with the neck. An Owen Hart piledriver caused serious spine and neck issues which forced Stone Cold into his retirement in 2003. And these were 10 wrestlers who were forced to retire. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Hub, and hey, I'll see you later with more wrestling videos.